Diabadass is the streaming platform to learn directly from the badass diabetics you know and follow. Now offering live yoga, HIIT, meditation, and more. Use code ERIC to get the first month free.
And then you're gonna be.
You start rumors then.
You'll just disappear on one of your missions.
You'll be starting rumors all the
What
time.
happened to Eric? I have no idea.
Eric who?
He was with us in Death Valley, and you know, the desert got him.
Got nothing to lose. Oh my, gonna shake it off. It ain't no thing, it ain't no thing. Oh my, doing what I want. Gonna do my thing, do my thing.
Hey, we found him. Do you want me to be ready with you or just film you?
I'm waiting.
Alright, I'll actually get ready then.
Here I go.
Alright, you know you're a global traveler when you have no clue where you're flying in from. So I was up in Portland, Oregon, going down to Las Vegas to meet PK Steffen, who was there to pick me up. PK has done this race before, so he knew showing up early we could help volunteer, but he's also helped me get a bike from a charity called Uphill Into the Wind since my bike was at home. And then, as any logical duo would do before a huge race, is that we went on a huge ride in Death Valley National Park, which was actually really difficult because it was all uphill. There was almost no shade and a ton of headwind. So after this slogging uphill, I told PK, hey, I might run out of carbohydrates. And that's when we figured that there was so much wind and we're making so little progress that we would turn around. And we had so much tailwind that I swear I didn't pedal once. And it was just stunning. The landscape of Death Valley is just so beautiful. And then after that, we hung by the spring-fed pool, took it easy. I wrote some postcards, and from there we just had to wait for the other dads to show up.
Alright, I'm Scott Johnson, coming from the sunny San Diego chapter, and I'm riding 100 miles tomorrow.
How'd we meet?
We met on the internet, because strangers on the internet are awesome friends right away.
Alright, putting online friends into context, when I was first diagnosed, typed in type 1 diabetes and Scott Johnson's face popped up. That's why I wanted to meet him for years, and there's a whole video about it up here, but I just wanted to put that into context.
And then we hosted a party for you at the My Sugar headquarters when you and Annalisa were cycling from Los Angeles to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
When we met, your bike was dusty and in a garage, I believe.
When we met, I hadn't been on my bike since before moving to San Diego. So it had made it across the country in the back of a semi-truck, and the wheels weren't straight, or there was it needed a lot of help, and it had been neglected for a long time.
Alright, then as Scott Johnson and I were having this impromptu interview, Coach Pat, as if he got the dad Batman signal, showed up, and so we got to interview him as well.
Coach Pat, you want to quickly introduce yourself and what chapter you're from?
I'm Pat Schotzland from San Diego chapter, and I've been the coach there, a coach there for 3 years.
Alright, I talked Scott into this idea, but who talked me into this idea was Coach Pat when he was hosting Annalisa and I for a week, him and his family, which was so nice. Thank you again for that. But you'll see Coach Pat's motivation for the cycling community, because when I just rolled up on Dark Roast during this tour, he tuned it. He planned a group ride so we can meet all the other people who are part of the type 1 diabetes and cycling community. But then really his passion is getting people involved for the first time. And his true kind of inner flame is because his daughter lives with type 1 diabetes, and she went off to college. Well, you'll hear him talk about it.
Allocate, she's off to college, and So I've just been continued to coach, and then I'm hooked. Hooked into the community, hooked into the fundraising, hooked into the, what I'm really trying to give back is fostering new riders to get to the point where they can meet their goals of whether it's 100 miles or 50 miles, just introduce them to cycling and try to grow the program. And this year in San Diego we had about 40 riders total.
Hey guys, we have the third angry dad telling us we need to go.
Oh yeah,
Let's go do sunset, let's go.
Alright.
A kiss out of the blue. I've been waiting
Okay, everybody got their seatbelt on?
for you my whole life, and this moment made it worth the time. My heart's been longing for belonging. Now I'm home.
I should square this off. I already recorded you saying all that stuff.
It's the secret to good filmmaking. You record before
Get
you
all
think,
the,
yeah.
but
I'm learning, I'm picking up a lot
no
of
one
tips from
realizes,
this
and then
guy.
he puts in the bloopers there.
Yeah, yeah.
We won't make any bloopers.
Never. PK, what are your expectations for tomorrow?
Expectations for tomorrow: to go out and have a really great time. We've been working hard fundraising, trying to get people signed up for the ride, just getting everyone prepped and psyched. And tomorrow is about pure enjoyment and just celebrating what we've done. It's been a lot of work during the year training, right?
Yeah.
Training hard. I've been training so that I can go out and support the ride. So I've been riding more miles than I ever really need to do, so that I could then be able to sprint up and help somebody or do whatever. But tomorrow we're not going to need to do that. I think we're just going to be having a great time. We've got beautiful weather. It's going to be like in the upper 80s. The wind is meant to be 5 miles an hour. So we're looking forward to beautiful weather and just, a great time. We have a wonderful support service with stops every 15 miles or so. A great course, incredible scenery, and wonderful people. This is the best part of it, is the community that you get to hang out with JDRF. You start riding for someone. As I always say, I started riding for Marlo, and now I ride for everybody in the community. They're all part of the family, So.
Yeah. Thank you for all the work that you do with it. It makes it easy. People like you welcoming new riders in makes it easy for me to come in and enjoy it as well. So.
Yeah, thank you.
And knowing that I've got
And
awesome
you've
people
been-
to support.
You've been working hard. Thank you for everything that you've been doing. So, it's wonderful because we end up feeding off of each other's energy and just get inspired by each other.
Yeah.
Training and fundraising and doing all the rest of it, and you feel like you can make a difference. We see the difference, the change. I've been riding for over 5 years now, and I can see changes in technology and in improvements in the lives of T1Ds that are thanks to JDRF. Woo! Let's do this, people! There are people who've been riding for 20 years and have not seen a lot of change and have put a lot of work into it.
Give us the update. Where are we?
We're at Badwater, which is one of the 2 premier spots on the ride, I think. This in Jubilee Pass. And I think we're at the lowest point here. Do you see sea level right up there on the wall?
I'll capture it.
Okay. We're well below sea level. I think we're a couple hundred feet below sea level.
How's it going for you? Going great.
Barry's going to be on his 50th ride next year. He's been working for how long? He hasn't seen the sort of change that I've seen in the last 5 years, but we're making a difference. I can sleep now. I can sleep now. I couldn't sleep before.
JDRF! 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 Yeah! Way to go, guys! Are you past your 30-minute check there? I think you are, aren't you?
Just slightly.
Yeah.
My Dexcom reset rate at mile 1,
Yeah?
71.
71! You're always.
I'm
like,
always cruising at 75.
The
It's good.
75, right?
So luckily we have about every snack you could ever want with Oreos, Cliff Bars,
Whoa.
sandwiches, orange
Whoa.
slices.
And we have the best volunteers to help us out too, right?
And the best coaches.
What are you talking about, best coaches, best riders? Let the spirit go, man.
I can sleep now. I couldn't sleep before my daughter had a closed loop pump because we would have to check her twice a night to see what her blood sugar was, make sure she didn't go low. And my wife especially could not sleep at night.
Yeah.
We can sleep at night thanks to the initiative for the closed loop pump that JDRF started with Aaron Kowalski and Jeffrey Brewer. So
Good job.
Thanks, man. Good job. We gotta go get a picture for the Jubilee Pass.
We had it made.
How's your riding been going today?
It's been great.
I know you're a champ. Thanks for being the mechanic, getting everything set up. Woo! Hey, Scott Johnson, how you feeling?
Do you want the real story or the film?
I want the real story.
I'm so
'Cause
tired.
I haven't seen you all day.
I know you're too fast. I've been just, slow, steady grind. But I'm tired. I'm really tired. But we're almost done. It's home stretch. I barely made the cutoff for Jubilee Pass, but I did it.
What?
Yeah. I'm over 100 miles by the time we get home.
Yeah, you are.
So yeah, I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm good. It was close. Like they were closing the gate right when I got by, And then you get up to the top and they're rushing you out of there. So, it's all good though. We are on a schedule. So I have to do a battery change for my camera because I will not miss the finish line celebration as I roll in.
Hells yeah, you're a champ, man.
Well earned. So thank you to everyone who's helped support us along the way. That helped keep me going big time. So thank you.
And if you fall, I will be someone you can trust. I'm right behind you.
Hey, Coach Pat! Woo!
And I'm on your side, and I wanna see you fly.
Nice!
But you gotta make up your mind.
Yeah!
Don't you let another day.
Oh, yeah!
Great day of riding here. It's awesome to have you back in Death Valley.
Don't wait for tomorrow, 'cause you ain't got that kind of time. And baby, you were born to shine. There's no guarantee for tomorrow. You promised me you'll hold on to.
PK, he told me on one of our rides that the cycling community, it brings you close. But when you add type 1 diabetes to that, it brings you together like super glue. It's an honor, a privilege to ride with Coach Pat, Coach PK, Scott Johnson. You guys are amazing fathers. Happy Father's Day.
yeah, we want a cure, and I'm gonna keep riding until there's a cure. So I'm stuck on the
I'll
bike.
keep doing something. I'll keep doing something until there's a cure. I don't know. I gotta see how tomorrow goes to decide if I'm gonna keep riding or not.
So busy chasing stars when you can shine bright.
Riding, actually. I used to watch him ride his trike around the backyard, and one day he said, "I'm signing up for a ride,
Yeah.
Dad. I'm
Come on.
raising $5,000 to go to Death
Yeah.
Valley." And I said, "Hell yeah, let's do it."
Let's do it.
So,
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
That's done.